'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, except for Batman! This week's episode is sponsored by NordVPN. If you don't want your entire childhood to be ruined in 5 minutes, I suggest you stop the video now. But for those of you who are brave enough to continue, it's time you heard the truth. When it comes to the jolly red fellow who slides down the chimney to deliver presents to the good boys and girls, there is much more than what meets the eye. Brace yourself, because I'm about to drop some truth bombs. Alright, so first off, let's establish a ground zero for all the things that Santa Claus is known for. Number 1, he does all his business at night. Number 2, he can sneak into just about any building he wants completely unnoticed. And number 3, he knows every single person that's been good for goodness sake. Now I ask you the question, who also does all his business at night? Who also can sneak into any room he wants completely unnoticed? And who also knows who's been good for goodness sake? Batman! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to present the truth that the one and only Santa Claus and none other than Batman himself are indeed one and the same. One night a year, the supposed Santa Claus delivers presents to all the good boys and girls across the world, while on the other 364, he beats the naughty out of them. Now one might ask, if Batman truly is Santa Claus, why would he use a sleigh pulled by reindeer to deliver presents when he's got the Batmobile? It's a decoy, people! He hasn't even delivered one present with that thing. He pays Robin barely minimum wage to fly it around every year, so on the off chance he slips up on his tactics, he won't be noticed because they're distracted by the giant sleigh in the sky. I believe now is the perfect time to address a question submitted by BrightNace22 who asks, as Batman, have you ever seen Santa? For those of you whose IQ is above 14, I can already see the pieces aligning inside your minds. If Batman is Santa Claus, and you're Batman, yes, I am Santa Claus. Now I know what you're thinking. If you're Santa Claus, then who is Mrs. Claus? This one might be the hardest blow to some of you people's childhood. There is no Mrs. Claus! I made the whole thing up to make people think I had the game to get a woman. But alas, here I am. Finally, I'd like to address a question I'm sure you're all asking. How is it possible for one man to visit every single house in the world on one night? Well, technically speaking, I don't do it all in one night. While in most cases there wouldn't be near enough time for you to make it all the way around the world in a single night, when you start making use of time zones, it becomes a little easier. My journey begins in Kiribati, which is in UTC plus 14 time, and ends in American Samoa, which is in GMT negative 11 time. This greatly extends the period of time I have to work with, but there's still no room for error. If I screw anything up, I'm done. I haven't screwed it up thus far, but there's always a non-zero chance I blow it. Moving right along, I'd like to address a few other questions I received on the topic. Jameson Harrell asks, why does Santa watch me sleep? Alright, so there's a bit of a misconception here. Do I watch you sleep? No, that's kind of weird. But I do have to know when you're asleep. Otherwise, it makes it a lot harder to sneak inside your house. I can do it, but I really prefer not to. It makes life a whole lot easier. WPlother43 asks, if you're Batman, then who's Robin? Alfred? No, he's not Alfred. They're two completely different people. Unfortunately, I can't tell you who Robin is because he threatened to quit his job if word got out, even though we both know he needs the paycheck. But as a matter of fact, I have a question for you.
Did you hear the one about Alfred?
Indeed, there is one more duality that has not yet been revealed. My butler Alfred is indeed none other than the one and only Chubby Panda. Benjamin Edgerton 4 asks, 1 hour of hiccups or 16-pound bowling ball dropped on your pinky toe? Why are we even asking this question? In what world is 1 hour of inconvenience worse than a trip to the ER? I don't think you understand the sheer mass of a 16-pound bowling ball and the sheer weakness of your own pinky toe. This isn't even a debate. The Baseman07 asks, squatty potty versus toilet. Squatty potty all day. I don't want to sit on the same seat as you people. Typad03 asks, if your shirt isn't tucked into your pants, are your pants tucked into your shirt? At first thought, one might say yes, but I beg to differ. The official definition of the word tuck is to push, fold, or turn something so as to hide or hold it in place. When you tuck your shirt in, your pants are what hold it in place. But your shirt is not what holds your pants in place. That would be called a belt, my friend. I rest my case. Addison Roughton asks, is the sky really blue? I don't know. Let's find out. No! And on that note, this concludes the final episode of Billy vs. the World in 2024. Rest assured that we will be back in 2025, but until next time, always remember that broccoli is terrible, Jesus is better, and if you don't play disc golf, you're doing it wrong. Happy Christmas and a Merry New Year to you. I bet you thought I was going to roll out, didn't you? Nope. You can leave if you want. Or don't. Congratulations. You've now just wasted 30 seconds of your life that you'll never get back. Peace out, 2024.